Hey everybody, if you've been watching all my videos this week, you will notice that I have been more focused on Kundalini activation within each of the topics that I've been covering. So in the past, when I was active on YouTube on this channel, I was posting one video a week, and they were longer activation videos, usually 30 to 40 minutes. And then I took some time off. And I've really been working with people individually, some group sessions, mostly individual sessions. And through working with people, what I've noticed is we don't specifically work on, let's activate your Kundalini. That's a part of the process of everything we're doing. Because when I work with someone, I'm always surrendering to the Kundalini. That's how we start every session. You know, we talk about what's going on with a person, and then I go in and I surrender to the Kundalini, and the Kundalini does what she needs to do. And if you don't like the word Kundalini, you can replace it with God's grace, God's love, divinity, truth, power, right? It's that inner essence of who we truly are, that inner divine essence, that powerful spark within us that lights up everything in our body. So I bring Kundalini activation into every single one of my videos. I am currently trying to post shorter videos more often. So I have a schedule where I'm doing music, some sort of music video on Monday. Now I'm adding in a video for the animals. Wednesday is focused on overcoming performance anxiety. Fridays are creativity and creating from the heart. And then Saturday is more focused on Kundalini and spirituality specifically. But someone asked me if I could do more Kundalini activation videos. And I understand that because that was really where my focus was in the past. But as I'm coming back in and I'm awakening more within myself, I'm wanting to see more of a creative expression of the Kundalini. So for me, that's coming through as music. And it's not specifically just chanting the names of the divine, although that is so much passion for me, and I love that. But it's also allowing songs to come forth and expressing the Kundalini and the divinity through songs and through music. And ultimately, I have a goal of being on stage and chanting and singing and having an audience of people who are in this awakening energy with me. And we can just feel the power of the music and the divinity coming through as the music is played. So that's why I am not focusing specifically on Kundalini activation in every video. But you have to know that it is present in every video and everything that I do. If you're focused on that, and that's what you're wanting to receive, you will receive it. You'll receive it if I'm playing a song. You'll receive it if I'm talking about performance anxiety. You'll receive it if I'm talking about animals. You'll receive it if I'm talking about creating from the heart, because that's where it all comes from. It all comes from the Kundalini activation. So I'm not doing it the same way that I used to. Now, those videos that I made, hundreds of those videos for years, I was making those every week, are just as activating as they ever were. So they're not insignificant now. You can go back and listen to those videos from years ago and get just as much Kundalini activation from them, if not more, because the more that I evolve, the more that my old videos will evolve too. The energy is just going to work through them more and more powerfully. So you can go back and do those old Kundalini activation videos, and they're still going to activate you just as much. A very important aspect of all of this is recognizing that the Kundalini dwells in everything and everyone at all times. So if we want to bring our life into the world as the Kundalini activation, as the energy awakening, as the grace, we have to recognize that it exists in everything and everyone. At the end of Baba's book, Play of Consciousness, he talks about seeing the sparkling Chitti Shakti energy in everything and everyone. Every single expression is this Chitti Shakti Kundalini energy. And that's ultimately what we want to evolve into. We want to evolve into leading a life where every single aspect of our life is Kundalini. Whether it's a relationship, a divine beloved relationship, or it's expressing through your creative art, your work, whatever it is, right? So that's why I'm bringing more of that into my videos, because I want people to recognize that you don't have to just sit in meditation. Although, believe me, I meditate hours every day. I love meditation. I love just allowing the Kundalini to work through me. And that whole activation process is my passion. It's my beauty. It's my grace. But I also love playing music. I love interacting with my children. I love going for walks outside. I love having relationships. I'm still wanting a divine beloved relationship in this world to express that way with the Kundalini. The whole performance anxiety for me is overcoming that performance anxiety, is overcoming a part of myself that is afraid to express in every aspect of my life. So I could sit and do these Kundalini videos, and I can sit in front of hundreds of people and do a Kundalini activation and sing chants to the divine, and it doesn't bother me. I don't get nervous. But when I try to bring it into other aspects of my life, like playing these songs that I'm writing, the nerves were very strong and very powerful to the point where I almost couldn't do it. So I had to look at that. Why am I afraid to express this energy in the world, right? In worldly life? And that was a very powerful process. And I released a lot of stuff in that process. And I very, very, very much encourage anyone who wants to express their divinity in the world to look at that book and to look within themselves and see anything that might be holding you back from doing that. Because this is what we're evolving into. We're evolving into our highest self in every aspect of life. Not just when we're sitting in meditation and having a Kundalini activation. So we will do a short Kundalini activation in that way here now. And I will do more in the future since it's being requested. I will sit maybe once a month or once every 2 months and do a longer version of that, of Kundalini activation. But I just want you to know, every single video I put out there is filled with Kundalini. And if you're aware of that, and if you're registering that, and if you're surrendering to the divine when you're listening, and you're exploring that within yourself, it's just as powerful as any of the actual Kundalini activation videos. So if you want, we'll just do a few minutes. Shiva Kramasa Sariyata Baba, I am Baba, Shiva Guru Mavrebe Shashaliana Guru Hutarate Barama Sansaria Leono Kroto Toto Karina Sasarate Shasha Shishi Sham Sham Shom Shom Shim Shim Shiva Krama Sansaria Bakar Tende. I am Shiva God Guru, opening Karamasate. Go. Releasing anything that is not in our full power, our full grace, our full love. Releasing. Activating. Shiva Krama activating the power within us, the grace within us, the truth within us, the love within us, the divinity within us. Shiva Krama Sansari go. Shiva Sabarana Karavalia Makro Sotara Girama Sansarete Shavatanda Arate Kali Kalima Rokorona Sansari Pakaraba Sansari Pakronoko. I am Shiva God Guru, 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 I am Shiva God Guru. Abraba Sansara Tekalinatu. The other thing is, this activation is most powerful when we're in presence, right? When we're in presence. Shiva Kronos. And so when we're really sitting, like when I'm with my clients, when I'm sitting in a private session, we're in presence together. We're sitting together. I'm in presence with the person. They're in presence with me, right? We are with each other. So we're allowing the presence of grace to be within us. We're being activated together in this presence. Shiva Kronos and Sarli. So any video on my channel will give you that grace that I have within me, that works through me. Any video on my channel will give you that grace. Understanding that is the power of the presence of divinity. We're all grace. Every single one of us is grace. Every single one of us is truth. Every single one of us is love. I've cultivated this energy within my body because it's all I wanted. It's all I asked for. And so I received. But it's in all of us, every single one of us. Let's bring it into the world and all of our creations, right? And express it. And if you have trouble expressing your grace, your truth, your divinity, your creativity, read my book and watch the videos that I do once a week on overcoming performance anxiety. If you don't know what your creative expression is, watch my videos on creativity, creating from the heart. Right? A little bit each week. Just do a little bit each week till we're totally performing on our powerful grace of truth, divinity, and love. Performing can be anything. It can be walking down the street and saying hello to someone, but you're saying it with such power and such presence that you're blessing them. Right? Powerful performances of grace can be anything, as long as it's coming from that divinity and that truth within us. Free, 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 free. Yeah. All right. Grace, love, blessings. Feel free to comment your feelings, your thoughts on all of these things. I'll see you soon.